Good afternoon from Carson Park in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents Big Rivers Conference High School Baseball. The matchup this afternoon between the River Falls Wildcats, 14-7 overall, 8-4 in Big Rivers Conference play, and the Eau Claire North Huskies, 15-6 overall, 7-6 in the BRC. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich. So glad you could join us this afternoon. Dave Sparger is up here in the broadcast booth with me and Spargs. These two teams played Tuesday in River Falls, and it was the Huskies coming away with a very nice win.
Yeah, they did. They were able to put up the big runs in one inning and kind of pull away. And, Coach Fish talked about how pleased he was with his pitcher, Brusewitz, getting out of trouble. He said he kind of got himself in a couple of tight spots, but really worked hard and pitched out of them. Hence, the Huskies came away with a big victory.
It's going to be an interesting day for River Falls because once they're done here, they're going to get on the bus, but instead of going home, they're going to go up to Casper Park in Chippewa Falls and finish up a suspended game against the Chi-High Cardinals. So they're going to get their full fill of baseball today, that's for sure.
Yeah, kind of a tough situation, right? You come here, you play a full game, then you hop on the bus and go try to finish off a second one. So take a lot of mental power here for them to handle its situation.
These two teams could meet again in the postseason. Regionals begin on Tuesday. North will be here at Carson Park. Huskies are the 5 seed. They will host number 12 Superior. Meantime, River Falls, which earned the 4 seed, will get a home game against Wausau West. So if the Huskies and Wildcats advance, they will meet at First National Bank of River Falls Field. But that's looking down the road. Right now, we've got regular season baseball, the season finale for the North Huskies. And right now, from Carson Park, our national anthem. As far as we talked about the Wildcats and the fact that they will have to go up to Chippewa Falls later tonight, and, of course, having that game Tuesday, and it's changed up the pitching rotation a little bit for head coach Ryan Bishop as well.
Yeah, we had a good discussion about that before the game, and he really didn't want to throw his ace, and that's Ethan Jeffers. He just didn't want to throw him against North. Like you talked about, they could see each other that second round of the playoffs, and he's pretty much decided that that's who's going to face North, provided obviously they get by that first round. But he was pleased with their number 2 on Tuesday. He threw really well, so he kind of leaning towards that number 2 starting against Wausau West, save Jeffers for North or whoever's in that second round. So, again, a little bit of cat and mouse going on. He's saving Jeffers, and actually he's going to throw him tonight over in Chippewa, just a couple innings. He's going to start him up a little bit, and then same thing for this one. Camden Kroll, who's going to start tonight, will get just a couple innings. He's trying to use all his pitchers, trying to save pitch counts, get them on the mound and set it in, but not overuse anybody for this next 2 games.
Eau Claire North going with its number 2 pitcher, and that's Cameron Buckman. McCabe Tessing-Ritter is his catcher. Mason Brusewitz is at first base. Aiden Schoonover at second. Landon Connect at third. Zach Shipman is the shortstop. Outfield left to right, Nick Tyson, Tyler Barrows, Ashton Cotta. River Falls, top of the order, will be Chase Rudolph, the shortstop, leading off. Kingston Quinn batting second. He is in left field. And Cal Dumont, the third baseman, batting third. Got a very nice afternoon here at Carson Park. Temperature 81 degrees. We got a decent breeze blowing in from center field. So any balls hit deep are likely to get knocked down by that wind. And there's one high in the air to center field. Tyler Barrows makes the grab. One pitch, one out.
And just like that, you can see the effect of the wind blowing that one straight in.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Kingston Quinn. Buckman, much like Mason Brusiewicz, who picked up the win on the mound on Tuesday, right-handers who really like to work fast. Buckman delivering outside to Kingston Quinn. 319 down the line in left, 305 to right. That one's sent to center field. Barrows a couple steps back, makes the catch, 2 down.
Well, 3 pitches, 2 outs so far here in the top of the first. You talked about how fast these North pitchers work. Boy, does the defense love that. When you're playing infield and stuff like that, you know you've got to be ready. You don't get stuck on your heels. You know that next pitch is coming.
That one's sent right back towards us. 0-1 the count to Cal Dumont. You mentioned that North defense. A couple newer names in the starting lineup due to some injuries. Hayden Schoonover taking over at second base. Normal starter over there is Cashton Kynes. We saw him sustain an injury in one of those Eau Claire North versus Eau Claire Memorial games. And Levante Bean, usually in left field. He's been kind of dealing with the nagging knee issue. So Nick Tyson moves from right to left, and Ashton Cotta gets the start out in right field. Although Cotta has seen action out there through the course of this season. No balls, 2 strikes, the count to Cal Dumont. Last Big Rivers Conference regular season game for the North Huskies. After today, they can turn their attention to Tuesday's regional semifinal against Superior, a team they've played already this season.
Yeah, they played them early in the season and really had a couple of really good games with them. Both teams really well played, and Superior's had a decent season. They could come down here and damage.
Swing and a miss. Cal Dumont down on strikes. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Cam Buckman. Huskies coming to bat when we return. You are watching Big Rivers Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
Make your home elite. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, and new home construction. Make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. Stop and see them in Fall Creek. Caden Kroll on the mound today for the Wildcats. Colton Maves is the catcher. Lane Amadon is at first. Ethan Jeffers at second. Cal Dumond playing third. Chase Rudolph is the shortstop. Outfield left to right, Kingston Quinn, Ryan Dumond, Landon McQuaid. Top of the North batting order, Tyler Barrows, center fielder, will lead off, followed by Nick Tyson, the right fielder, and Zach Shipman, the shortstop.
Tyler Barrows has brought his average up over 300 now on the season. He's done a really nice job in that leadoff spot. Boy, if he gets himself on, he is just about guaranteed to steal second.
Yeah, top three guys in the order, Barrows, Tyson, Shipman, all run well. Two 2-0 the count now to Barrows. Huskies honoring all the parents today prior to the game. Sparks, you know that from both angles as a former coach and a parent of a couple of guys that played baseball, and a daughter who also played sports. One hop down to Jeffers. The throw across is in time.
Yeah, those are special nights when you get to stand there with your son or daughter realizing that this is it. This is their last time on this field or on the court. Those are special moments without a doubt.
Yeah, and you think about, boy, all the, starting playing catch with your son or daughter in the backyard, and then moving into the youth levels and trips, all around the area, all the games you're sitting and watching. How many of those folding chairs did you go through over the years? Yeah, but it goes quickly.
Yeah, I think I went through a lot of folding chairs because I lost them. I'd always leave them at the field or in the gym.
Breaking ball catches the corner. Tyson in a 1-2 hole.
Wow, you talk about working fast. There's no doubt Crowell's doing the same thing.
Chopped off the fence in front of the new dugouts here at Carson Park. Yeah, River Falls was working fast when they were up to bat. They were, grinding out a lot of at-bats. Granted, it's just with the top three hitters. Perfect pitch in the outside corner. Strike three called. Tyson down on strikes. 2 down, and here is Zach Shipman. It's almost like they have another game on the schedule tonight in Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, and they're in a hurry to get there, I guess. You're right.
You never know.
Yeah, top of the first, they saw 7 pitches, and that was it, down 1, 2, 3. Now here on the bottom, he's just dialing up the strike zone.
Zach Shipman takes a pitch on the inside corner, 0-1. Kroll throws with good velocity, and he's been landing his off-speed pitches as well. Count now 2-1. To Zach Shipman. Three and one the count now on Shipman. One of many seniors in the Eau Claire North roster. High in the air left side. Tough play. Coming on is the left fielder, Quinn. He can't make the catch. And Shipman is in at second base with 2 outs.
Yeah, tough run, a long ways to go for it. He actually did a great job getting there. He called off the shortstop. And, boy, just tipped off the top of his glove and fell.
Yeah, you see the effect of the wind on that play right there. But it was hit into that triangle. Too far for the third baseman to go out and get. The same story for the shortstop, Chase Rudolph. Kingston Quinn taking a couple extra looks at that glove just to make sure all the laces are tight and that sort of thing. Yeah, with the win, that was a difficult play. He had a long way to run. 1 ball, no strike, the count to McCabe Tessing-Ritter. He's looking to grab an early lead here today, playing at home. Regular season finale. And breaking ball catches the corner.
Tessing-Ritter hitting .340 on the season, has done a nice job all season behind the plate, carrying the team at the plate. Just does a really nice job both ways.
Shipman gets his lead at second. Pitched by Kroll, swing and a miss. Boy, Kroll looks like he's dialed in early in this game, Sparks.
And that's exactly what the Wildcat pitching staff and rest of the staff was looking for. They just wanted him to have a solid outing tonight.
Try to get Tessing-Ritter to chase that time. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, speaking of Kroll, he's got a live arm. The fastball's got some hop today. Seems to be landing his breaking balls. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Huskies threaten but do not score. 1 complete. Here at Carson Park, we're still scoreless between River Falls and Eau Claire North. You are watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family. And check out their new fashions for spring and summer. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique in Fall Creek. Top of the second inning. From Carson Park, we're still scoreless between the River Falls Wildcats and Eau Claire North Huskies. Sparks, normally we would see Wildcats head coach Ryan Bishop over in the third base coach's box, but Coach Bishop's going to stay in the dugout today.
Yeah, he had a little hand surgery done here just the last couple of weeks or so, and first thing they told him was like, don't be sticking yourself over there at third base and having baseballs getting ripped at you, so keep yourself in the dugout and play it safe.
Yeah, he was telling us before the game, and especially when you're a right-hander and you've got your right hand in a splint cast sort of thing, you're so used – all these things you take for granted, you kind of have to relearn and start doing them with your left hand, and that's not an easy thing. Landon McQuaid, Lane Amadon, Caden Kroll, the scheduled hitters here in the second for the Wildcats. Cam Buckman starts McQuaid off with a couple of strikes on that outside corner.
Painting the black there with the fastball away, and McQuaid not liking him, but they're catching that outside corner.
And that one low. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, Huskies really happy with that Monday performance they got on the mound from Bruzewitz. Looking for another good one here from Buckman. The Huskies can get that solid pitching that keeps them in games. They could make a run. in the postseason. Bouncing ball to shortstop. Zach Shipman scoops, throws in time.
Well, here's what you got. You got the Huskies. They're, what are they now? What, 17-5 on a season, or whatever their record is overall. But they're just senior dominated. They've just got that leadership quality. They've got guys that have been there, done that. Like last year, we talked about how they made that run. You just got to like their makeup. When you got that many seniors and you come to the postseason, they can just lean on each other, and they've just got each other's back. It's nothing new. They're not overwhelmed by the situation. So it just would not surprise me if the Huskies don't make a deep run.
2 balls, no strikes to Lane Amadon. Yeah, the way they play defense and the way they can get contributions up and down their lineup. We've talked about it. This is it's a little different North hitting team. There's no, go through the names of the past. There's no Tyler Herman or Sam Stang or, Jack Gorman in that lineup. But you get a lot of guys that can just keep the line moving, put the ball in play, and we know that they have a running game as well.
Yeah, they got 5-6 guys that are hitting over 300 or right at 300. So they've got enough bats, like you talk about, 1 through 9, that they can contribute.
4-pitch walk to Lane Amadon. That brings up Caden Kroll. Pitching today for the Wildcats.
Well, these Wildcats are ready to go up there swinging. You throw a strike, they're not fooled.
And the things we're saying about the Huskies as far as making a postseason run, you could say some of those same things to River Falls. You got an ace on the mound in Ethan Jeffers. Runner goes. Tessing Ritter's throw is
Drop.
in time, but the second baseman Schoonover couldn't keep the ball in the glove. He was trying that swipe tag, so stolen base for Lane Amadon.
Yeah, Schoonover took that short hop, fielded it, and went over to lay the tag on the guy stealing, but he was a little aggressive on the tag and actually got it kicked out of his glove.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second for Caden Kroll. There's a strike. Buckman catching the corner.
Well, give Tessenwitter credit. That ball was right on the bag.
That pitch just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled at the plate. Bounced up and off the batter, Caden Kroll. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called.
Boy, that was a good pitch. I'm not sure where Caden Kroll thought that one was. Good fastball, inner half.
So with 2 down, that brings up Colton Maves. Catching today for the Wildcats. There's a strike from Cam Buckman. Swing and a miss. Way ahead on that off-speed pitch.
Yeah, good breaking pitch right there. You talked about took enough off of it. Breaking away from him, had him fooled.
Check swing. Did he go?
He's got him.
Yes, he did. Couple of strikeouts in the inning for Cameron Buckman. He's got 3 over 2 innings. Huskies coming to bat. When we return, you are watching Big Rivers Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, two places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Colin Lizotte will lead things off for the Huskies here in the bottom of the second inning. Lizotte, Mason Bruzewitz, Cameron Buckman, the scheduled hitters, 5, 6, and 7 in the North batting order. To face the right-hander, Caden Kroll. Bouncing ball to second. Ethan Jeffers gobbles it up. Throw is in time. One down here in the second for the Huskies. Mason Bruzewitz now the batter.
Here's a guy they'd really like to get going at the plate here for the postseason. He's hitting .254 in the season, but he's a better hitter than that. He's got power to the gaps. He's a guy that could really help him in the postseason if he gets hot.
Yeah, you look up and down this lineup for North, and there are a lot of guys that, again, short sample size, which is the postseason at the WIAA level, yeah, a couple of those guys get hot. And again, this is a team that can put up some runs. That pitch clips Bruzewitz, so he is on base here with one out in the second. That's why games like today, Sparks, they're not going to matter in terms of seeds. Those were already established at the beginning of the week. Yeah, it might change your conference record a little bit, but in terms of the order of the conference. But this is just an opportunity to play a game and just work on some things and just get ready for what's coming next week.
Well, you're exactly right. And again, two very, very good teams. So you're facing good competition to get yourself ready for the postseason where you're going to have to be at your best. Basically, River Falls has locked up the number 3 spot in the conference. If North knocks them off tonight, then they'll tie for third, and River still has to go over and finish up with Chippewa. So again, River's seen a lot of good competition in the season. Same thing with the Huskies, as they had Memorial last week and now got River this week.
Two balls, one strike. Count to Cameron Buckman. Bruzewitz with the lead at first. What were you saying about Bruzewitz that could also apply to Cam Buckman as well?
Yeah, again, both good power hitters. I mean, these guys can go yard, but again, they're just big, strong guys that can power the baseball in those gaps and get some RBIs for the Huskies.
That one hits Buckman. So, with one out, the Huskies have runners at first and second.
Well, Kroll just cruising through the first 4 or 5 batters there, and all of a sudden the last 2 he's hit. That one was about a 55-foot curveball that got Buckman there on the foot. So, again, he's on. 2 hit by batters.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher Buckman at first. That's number 9, Matt Poppy. Here's Ashton Cotta to bat. Cotta's got some pop in the bat as well. Seen him reach the fan deck. Up there in right field. One ball, one strike, one out. 2 on for the Huskies. Bottom of the second. That one misses upstairs. Sparks, in terms of weather, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10 today.
I'm with you on that one. And for us up here in the booth, a slight breeze in helps us.
We like that. The humidity is down. That's another
you're right. Just beautiful.
Positive. Count now 3-1 on Ashton Cotta. Pitcher's pitch there.
Yeah,
on the black.
Absolutely.
3-2 to Cotta.
No reason for Cotta to go for that one. You're right. Right on the outside corner.
That one misses, and the bases are loaded. The batter will be Landon Connect. Wildcats will bring the infield up. Now the catcher, Colton Mays, is going to go out and have a chat with Caden Kroll, and the rest of the infielders will join that conversation. And Sparks, you're exactly right. Kroll looked really sharp in the first inning. Second inning, after he got that 4-3 putout to Colin Lazat, all of a sudden he's just hasn't been finding his spots.
Well, the Huskies have now got bases loaded without a single hit. Got 2 hit by batters and then a walk. So Huskies are doing what they need to, right? Just take what they give you. You know, if they're going to get hit by a pitch, take it. If they're going to give you that walk, you take it. You don't force the issue. Don't swing at bad stuff, and put yourself in an advantage right here. Middle infield's going to go halfway here. Corners are up.
And we do have some activity. The Wildcats bullpen. First pitch swinging. Landon Connect bounces that one foul. Got it, trying to keep Connect, I should say, trying to keep the line moving and back to the top of the order. There's a pitch on the outside corner, 0-2 now to Connect.
Well, good job by Kroll coming back here, right? Catcher comes out, settles you down, you come back, get up 0-2. Now you're just one good pitch here from getting out of trouble. You can force that ground ball or get the big strikeout you need.
Breaking ball just missed outside, 1-2.
Good location on that 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the curveball. 2 down now here in the second. Base is still loaded. Back to the top of the order, and Tyler Barrows. Barrows bounced out to second base in the first inning. Pitch on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. All the infielders playing back now at normal depth. Barrows, high chopper. Dumont, the third baseman, has it. Throw in time to get the speedy Barrows. Huskies load them up, but they can't score. 2 complete here at Carson Park. We're still scoreless. You are watching Big Rivers Conference High School Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Say Cheese on Friday, May 29th and Saturday, May 30th. Enjoy the Mayor's Breakfast Parade and live music at Nuts Deep 2. All this going on at Marshfield's Dairy Fest. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Still scoreless as we move to the top of the third inning. River Falls will send up 8-9-1 in its batting order. Ryan Dumont, Ethan Jeffers, Chase Rudolph to face the right-hander Cameron Buckman, beginning his third inning of work. Huskies do have some activity in their bullpen.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Brad, and it might be his last inning of work. They don't want to overextend him because, again, they want him to be able to bounce back for in the bullpen on Tuesday if they get into trouble.
Bouncing ball to third. Connect fields the big hop. Strong throw in time. That'll bring up Ethan Jeffers. Wind continues to blow here at Carson Park, and blowing in at the hitters. So to hit one out today, Sparks, you're going to have to really get into one.
Yeah, with that being said, I think the outfielders are actually playing too deep. I think the right fielder's in the right spot, but I would always move those other two in a little bit.
That ball hit to right center and hit well. Going back is the right fielder, Cotta, and he makes the catch.
And there you go. Case, an example right there's Cotta was in pretty shallow, and that one was struck well. I mean, that had right center gap written all over it. But again, wind blowing up, blowing in, it held it up for Cotta to get there and make the nice play.
Back to the top of the order, here's Chase Rudolph. He led off the game with a fly ball to center field. Sparks, we saw that Tuesday when Menominee was here playing Eau Claire Memorial, and the Mustangs had their outfielders playing as shallow as we've seen in the games we've been doing here at Carson Park for the last couple of years, and for the most part, it worked out well for them.
Yeah, it did. I mean, the old Abe's never heard them with one that was over their head or something like that. It was a nice job taking away those little flares and dunkers and make sure that they earn their hits.
Ball and a strike now, the count to Chase Rudolph. Lifted to right and drifting into the fan deck area. Ball and two strikes now to Chase Rudolph. Days like today, Sparks, that makes up for those days we were shivering up here in the press box.
Yeah,
and there were plenty.
There was plenty of those, and then you turn around and think back to Tuesday when we were sweating. It was so muggy
Tuesday
and hot.
Was hot, humid. It's great. I mean, it's, mine.
Better than shivering, but it was a scorcher.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Testing Ritter to throw to first to complete the strikeout. Wildcats retired in order. Huskies coming to bat when we return. You are watching Big Rivers Conference High School Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
We're back With Better Halves, Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse on the local real estate market and can help you with both existing homes and new builds, and they can assist you through each step of the process. That is the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. Huskies coming to bat here, bottom of the third in a scoreless game. They'll send up 2, 3, 4 in their batting order. Nick Tyson, Zach Shipman, McCabe Tessing-Ritter against Caden Kroll on for his third inning of work. Kroll worked out of a bases-loaded jam in that second inning.
Good fastball right there.
Kroll delivers. That pitch off the plate. It's 2-1. And that one to left center is going to drop in for a hit. Big turn by Tyson. That's the first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, first hit for either team, and it's a good leadoff single here for the Huskies in the top of the third.
A piece of hitting there by Tyson. Put that one over the head of the shortstop, Chase Rudolph. Dropped it between left fielder Quinn and center fielder Dumond. And here is Zach Shipman. Shipman high in the air to left. Kingston Quinn has a beat on it and makes the catch. One down here in the third. McCabe Tessing-Ritter is the batter.
Yeah, Shipman, his first time up, went out to left field. And the left fielder had to make a long run for it and just had it tip off his glove for an error. But this time, can of corn out there. Good job.
Tyson gets his lead at first. He does run well. Tessing-Ritter takes outside. 1-0 the count. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-0 now the count to McCabe Tessing-Ritter. Runner goes. Tyson's got that one stolen.
Yeah, great pitch to run on. They throw a fastball on the outside. Catcher has to backhand and just knock it down first, then recover, try to make a throw down. Didn't have a chance with Tyson's wheels.
Pitch was ruled a ball, so the count 3-0 now to Tessing-Ritter. That one upstairs, and it's a walk for Tessing-Ritter. Huskies will get a courtesy runner for the catcher, and that's Levante Bean. So now you've got two speed guys on the base paths. Colin Lazat is the batter. Bouncing ball to first. Big hop to the first baseman, Amadon. He made a nice throw down to second, and Bean is forced out.
That was a great play by the first baseman, Amadon. There is no way you'd think that you'd want to make that throw in that situation. I bet you 9 out of 10 guys just feel that, go over and step on first base. Boy, what a play. Took that, pivoted, glove side, made a nice strong throw to second. They weren't going to get two, but boy, to get that runner off of second base and they go first and third, what a difference.
So Mason Brusewitz now the batter. Kroll pitched out of a bases-loaded jam last inning. I was working with runners at the corners and 2 down. 1-0 to Brusewitz. Right-hander working out in the River Falls bullpen. Runner goes, no throw. Lazat moves down to second base. 2-0 to Brusewitz. Huskies looking to break a scoreless tie. Left a runner on in the first, left the bases loaded in the second. And right to the first baseman, Lane Amadon, who makes the grab. Again, the Huskies threaten but do not score. 3 complete here from Carson Park. Your score remains Wildcats 0, Huskies 0. You're watching Big Rivers Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play, Winnie the Pooh, and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Security Financial Bank, SFB, whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC. New pitcher for the North Huskies. That's the left-hander, Gavin McMullen, taking over for Cameron Buckman, who gave the Huskies 3 solid innings.
Real strong outing. You talked about it. 4 strikeouts and just 1 walk in those 3 innings, no hits. And that's what the Huskies wanted to see out of him tonight. Just a real solid outing, 3 good innings. That's got him set up for the postseason really nice.
McMullen will face 2, 3, 4 in the River Falls batting order. Kingston Quinn, Cal Dumond, and Landon McQuaid. Defensive changes. Mason Brusewitz moves over to third base. And Cameron Buckman now over at first.
For Gavin McMullen, he's pitched 20 2/3 innings. Obviously, much of that is in the non-conference schedule. He's pitched in 7 games. He's got a 4-2 record on the season.
2-0 the count to Kingston Quinn. Lifted in the air to right. Ashton Cotta shielding the eyes, reaches up, makes the grab. Talk about it all the time here at Carson Park. Sparks on a sunny day, late afternoon, right field, and anything on the right side. Boy, you're looking right into the sun.
Boy, it's just something this year. They've done such a nice job. The kids that are getting out there and playing right field, nice job of blocking that sun with their offhand, having that glove ready to make a catch. We just have not seen many guys lose it in the sun this year.
Cal Dumond is the batter. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, it's something you can work on, during your outfield practice during the week, and then definitely as you're doing your ins and outs prior to a game. But yeah, you touched on it, Sparks. That's the key, is using that glove to kind of shield your eyes from looking into that sun. Dumont takes outside. Wildcats, just the one base runner so far. That came in the second when Lane Amadon walked. There's a strike from McMullen. Outfield shaded just a little bit toward the right side. And that one is low, and it's a one-out walk to Cal Dumond. That's the second base runner now this afternoon for the Wildcats. It'll bring up Landon McQuaid. Bounced out to shortstop in the second. Dumont, very short lead over at first with the lefty McMullen on the mound. And that pitch.
Just a little low.
Just a little bit below the zone. That one from McMullen missing up.
Boy, so far the Wildcats in these two games have only been able to push across one run, and that's in 10 and a third innings against the Huskies. So they are looking to try to get some runs going here late in this one.
That one missing from McMullen. And it's 3-0. McMullen went 2-0 on Quinn before getting him to fly out to right. Walked Dumond on a 3-1 pitch. Now he's gone 3-0 to McQuaid. That catches the inside corner.
Might have been a little generous on that inside. Maybe it was just how it was caught, but seemed to be just a bit in.
Huskies are going to get some activity going in their bullpen.
Yeah,
that one missing outside.
Yeah, you'll get your bullpen going as if you start walking batters, that's for sure.
So a pair of walks after the leadoff fly ball out, and Tessing Ritter's going to go out there and have a chat with pitcher Gavin McMullen. McMullen's a guy, Sparks, who's got good stuff. Fastball, gets it up there pretty well. He's got a couple different wrinkles that he can throw it. So far in this outing has just not been finding the strike zone. Batter now is Lane Amadon. He reached on a walk. That's back when Buckman was pitching. Popped up on the infield. First baseman Cameron Buckman fighting the sun. He can't find it at all. And it drops.
Boy, we're talking about the outfielders doing a nice job of being able to pick it up, but here in the infield, that ball is way up in the air. And he threw his arms out to the side within about 2 seconds that thing went up. He did not have it anymore.
Another defensive change. Landon Connect is now at second base. Connect started the game at third. Bouncing ball to short. Shipman. Nice play to get the lead runner at third.
Well, great job on both ends right there. Buckman knowing that he's got to get to that bag. And like you talked about, Shipman deep in the hole. It's the only play he had. Good job getting that lead runner and getting the second out of the inning.
Caden Kroll, the pitcher, now batting with 2 outs and 2 on. Yeah, really nice play by Shipman. Did the slide, the pick, and he knew all along that third base was where he was going. One pitch coming from McMullen. Trying to catch that outside corner. That one just off the plate. It's 1-1. Time was called before that pitch. The ball got loose in the north bullpen. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. McQuaid the runner at second, Amadon at first. Caden Kroll trying to help his own cause here. Batting top of 4. Fastball from McMullen. And Kroll fought it off.
Yeah, so far, nice job here by Kroll with 2 strikes. Guarding the dish. Fouled off 2 good pitches right there.
Trying to get that runner, McQuaid, down at second, but McQuaid read that one well. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. McMullen strikes out Kroll. And the Wildcats are retired top of 4. Huskies coming to bat when we return. You're watching Big Rivers Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our Top Wash The Works is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
It's a new year, make it a new you with help from Balanced Health by Dana, offering hormone replacement therapy and customized medical weight loss programs. It's a new year, time to improve your overall well-being. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com today for more information. Caden Kroll remains on the mound for the Wildcats, who once again will get some activity going out in their bullpen. It's the right-hander, number 17, Lucas Feedy. Feedy, a sophomore.
Yeah, kind of an interesting, again, we talked about earlier about how the Wildcats have to play this game and then head over to Casper Park to finish off a game with Chippewa Cardinals. So It's kind of why Crow's probably still in here, right? They're going to extend him a little bit.
Looped out to center, gloved by Jeffers. Cameron Buckman is retired.
Yeah, nice little tricky hop there for the second baseman. A nice play.
That'll bring up Ashton Cotta. Cotta reached on a walk. Back in the second. Takes a strike from Caden Kroll.
Good fastball right there, inside on the hands. Cotta all tied up.
0-2 the count now to Ashton Cotta. Huskies only have the one hit. Cotta down on strikes.
Boy, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3 fastballs. Good job of pitching right there by Kroll.
Here is Landon Connect. Yeah, the lone hit for the Huskies. Nick Tyson back in the third. Well, North has gotten guys on base every inning.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Brado, he's yet to have a clean inning, and here's his opportunity. He can make quick work of this.
Stranded 1 runner in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third. Ball and a strike now to Landon Connect. Takes that one inside. Count goes to 2-1. Breaking ball over for a strike, 2-2.
Great pitch. You're down 2-1 on the counter. You come back with that breaking ball for a strike.
Connect fights that one off. Count remains 2-2.
That's exactly what he did, Brad. He had to fight that off. That was inside on the hands. Good fastball, good location, and he just fouls it back to stay alive.
A little pop-up on the infield, and the pitcher, Caden Kroll, will glove that one. Huskies retired in order. 4 complete here at Carson Park. We remain scoreless between River Falls and Eau Claire North. Wildcats coming to bat when we return. You are watching Big Rivers Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
Protect your ride with the Tommy's Express Car Wash membership. Unlimited washes, free vacuums, free automatic mat washes, and all years shine. One membership, all locations. Eau Claire, Plover, Stevens Point, and Weston. Colton Maves will lead things off for River Falls. 7, 8, 9 in the batting order. It'll be Maves, Ryan Dumont, Ethan Jeffers against Gavin McMullen on for his second inning of work. Bouncing ball to third. Scooped by Bruzowitz. He just can't make the transfer.
Yeah, he handled that excellent. It was a hard-hit baseball right in his glove, but when he went to transition to throw it, bobbled again, and finally that third time it just fell out of the glove.
Every once in a while, Sparks, you'll glove a ball, and it keeps spinning in the glove. It's just one of those balls. It just kind of depends on the spin as it comes off the bat, and something you've done hundreds of times, thousands probably in your whole career, becomes a little bit of a challenge. So, third base runner, chuck that fourth base runner now for the Wildcats. Bunt is down by Ryan Dumont, but rules foul.
Yeah, Wildcats see if they can do something with a leadoff hitter on here in the fifth. Still no hits in this game, but an opportunity in this inning to maybe see if they can push a run across thanks to that error.
No balls and a strike. Bruzowitz, the third baseman, in on the grass. Dumont misses the bunt. 0-2.
Yeah, that stuff here late in the season, getting ready for the postseason, that you've got to execute, right? This is all the stuff that you're going to have to be able to do in the postseason. And for you to take 2 attempts and miss on both really puts you behind the 8 ball.
No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch outside. 1-2.
I have seen coaches put it on for a third time, even though they got 2 strikes. They're determined to force that batter to do something positive, get that ball down and in play.
McMullen going back to first. Hoping he could get the runner leaning the wrong way. It's a courtesy runner down there at first. Michael Everson, Jr., running for the catcher, Colton Maves. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner on, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Mullen missing outside and high, 2-2. That one in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, McCabe Tessing Ritter. Counting all full on Ryan Dumont.
Yeah, the best thing for Dumont right now is if he could somehow get himself on with a walk here, make up for missing that bunt. We'll see if the Wildcats want to get a runner in motion here.
Runner does go, bouncing ball up the middle. Stepping on second, relay to first in time. Land and connect. Starting the 4-3 double play.
Well, how about that? The Wildcats start the runner, and Connect was the guy in charge of covering the base on the steal. So he was already heading that way, and the baseball finds him. Easy step on second, throw to first for the double play.
So here's Ethan Jeffers batting with the bases empty and 2 outs. Yeah, that worked out well for the Huskies. Yeah, when catching the corner, 0-1 to Jeffers. Well, that's baseball right there, Sparks. You know, that ball hit, maybe a foot up the middle. You're looking at first and second, maybe first and third. Nobody out. Instead, you send the runner to stay out of the double play, and the ball is hit right at the guy covering, who can make a 4-3 double play out of it.
Yeah, if you don't send him, maybe that ball finds up the middle an opening, and like you talked about, first and second or first and third, but
that one clips Ethan Jeffers. So with 2 outs, Wildcats have a base runner. We go back to the top of the order and Chase Rudolph. Yeah, it's still the good decision to get the runner in motion. I think you would do that.
Yeah,
you would
I
do
agree
that
with you.
pretty much 10 times out of 10.
Yep, full count, stuff like that. You know if it's a strike, he's going to be swinging. Otherwise, it's a ball 4. So the whole point of running is to keep you out of that double play. But the baseball had eyes right to the base.
We'll see if Jeffers is in motion. And the Huskies kind of thinking along with us as McMullen throws over. Because you got the top of the order. It's the top of the 5th inning. And if Jeffers can swipe a base, then you get a guy in scoring position. And the pitch just misses. McMullen delivers a little bit low, 2-0.
Yeah, I like what River Falls is doing right now. I think I'd work that count first. You know, if all of a sudden your hitter gets behind 0-2, then maybe I might send him. But right now he's ahead in the count, 2-0. No reason to send him. Let him swing. Ooh, gets the high strike.
Wildcats to start the game were really aggressive against Cameron Buckman. Showing a little bit more patience here against the reliever McMullen.
McMullen checking the runner back here with his 2-1 count. It's a good count to go hit and run. So he's keeping an eye on that runner.
Two-one pitch from McMullen. Looped and over the head of Connect at second. Jeffers heading to third. And good base running by Chase Rudolph to cruise into second base.
Yeah, not the throw you want from right field right there, as that bat was actually shattered in half. How about that? The handle left at home plate and the barrel out in the infield. But that one looped in there, but that throw skyrocketed over to third base, way high. The runner that time, Rudolph, could advance up to second base on the throw. So now they've got 2 on and 2 out, both in scoring position.
Yeah, that's a throw you got to get that to the cutoff there.
Even if you just keep it down, right? If it doesn't have to be cut, but it's got to be down so it looks like it has the chance to be cut. And if they have to play at third, at least it'll keep that runner at first.
So now the Wildcats threatening.
Yeah,
second and third and 2 outs.
First hit of the night right there for the Wildcats, and it comes with 2 outs here in the 5th.
Yeah, sometimes it's not how many, it's when.
That's a good point. Yeah, you put 2 hits together right now, your first 2 hits, all of a sudden you're winning 2-0.
Kingston Quinn is the batter. Quinn 0 for 2. Couple of fly ball outs, 1 to center and 1 to right. With 2 outs, the Huskies can play the infield back. There's a strike.
Good location on that fastball. Get it inside.
Huskies have a right-hander working in their bullpen. McMullen trying to pitch his way out of this jam. That one missing outside. 1-1. Scoreless game here on the top of the 5th. Each team with 1 hit. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now on Kingston Quinn.
Yeah, a real good swing on Quinn all over that pitch, but now he finds himself down 1 and 2 in the count. Again, he's got to battle. He's got to find a way to put this ball in play and see if something positive can happen.
Big pitch coming here from McMullen. Just 1 strike from getting out of this mess. keeping this game scoreless. Rolled foul. Good pitch from McMullen as that one came in on the hands of the right-handed hitting Kingston Quinn, who just fought that one off. Popped foul and out of play.
Big moment here, folks. Top of the fifth, 2 in scoring position with 2 outs.
That one off the plate. Boy, the Huskies dugout sure wanted that one.
Yeah, it was off, no doubt about it. We could see it from up here. They were trying to sell it from the dugout. Good call by Blue, though. That was off the plate.
It was a good pitch, though, as you call them, competitive pitches.
There you go, exactly. Competitive, right? Give them that opportunity to swing at something off the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, and gets back to the backstop, and the Wildcats are going to grab the lead.
Wild pitch gets that run across to take lead, and now they've got a guy at third still and 2 outs. And Quinn has done a nice job of battling back to a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Bouncing ball up the middle, and it's past Shipman and into center field. Another run scores as Rudolph crosses the plate. 2-0 Wildcats.
How about that at bat by Kingston Quinn? Wow, did he battle. He fell down 1-2 in the count, probably fouled off 4 or 5 pitches. Took a couple pitches off the edge that were not strike, but they were close. Gets a wild pitch to get 1 run across, moves the runner up to third, and then he comes through on a full count, 2 outs, and hits that single right up the middle to give the Wildcats a 2-0 lead.
And all this happening with 2 outs. Huskies looked like they had some momentum after they turned that 4-3 double play, but then the hit by pitch got Jefferson on base, and then first 2 hits of the game, like we talked about, Sparks, not how many.
It's when. You got it, Brad. You called that one. Get a couple guys on, and sure enough, base knock, wild pitch, all of a sudden you got a crooked number on the board.
But you're right about that at-bat by Quinn. He kept that at-bat alive, saw a lot of pitches, bounced that one right up the middle. That one lined to center.
3 hits this inning now.
Consecutive base hits, 3 of them by the Wildcats. Cal Dumond is on, and we're going to get a mound visit from North head coach Jordan Fish.
I think that'll do it. I know the Huskies have their bullpen hot and ready to go.
Well, again, it's a tough one for Gavin McMullen. Got the double play grounder and then hit Jeffers. Rudolph then singled. Quinn singled. Dumont singled. It's a 2-0 ball game, and we're going to get a pitching change. Toyson Ford congratulates area student athletes on their accomplishments on and off the field. Toyson Ford, your community partner, serving the Chippewa Valley.
Looks like we got Aiden Schoonover coming in to throw.
Yeah, Schoonover wearing number 16.
Yeah, that's a re-entry type of deal. He did start the game a second, was replaced, but he can re-enter since he was one of the starters, and now he'll go on the mound to try to shut this down.
Going back to that RBI single by Quinn, that was a bouncer up the middle, and it looked like Shipman had a chance on that one. He was extended with that bouncing ball right over the bag at second base, and again, that ball took like a little bit of a hop and wound up over his glove.
Yeah, I question if he even would have had a play. Like you said, way up the middle. So he went a long ways to get it. It got over his glove. But even if he comes up with that, I don't think he can turn and make that throw to get him out at first.
Yeah, agreed. That was going to be a tough play no matter what. So now Schoonover to face Landon McQuaid. 2 outs, 2 on, and 2 runs already across. Schoonover delivers a strike. McQuaid 0 for 1, had a walk in the 4th inning. Got one outside, ball and a strike to McQuaid. Testing Ritter's going to ditch the sunglasses.
Yeah, the home plate now is in the shade.
And isn't that a catcher thing to do, just to toss the sunglasses back to the dugout? Some people might walk them over.
Yeah. Doesn't want to take that time and effort to walk them over. Just chuck them, let one of your assistants
Here you
pick them
go.
up. Yep. He's got work to do.
You know what the parents are thinking? What did those things cost?
Yeah. Did I buy those for you? Take care of those.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Breaking ball, and McQuaid was bailing on that one. It's a late breaker, but still inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it hung inside, but you're right. Late break on that. Tried to come back.
Runners going. Bouncing ball to third. Takes a big hop for Bruzewicz. Throw across. Low, but scooped by Buckman. Wildcats are retired, but they pick up the first 2 runs of the ball game, and they've got the lead. Huskies coming to bat when we return. You are watching Big Rivers Conference High School Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
New pitcher for River Falls, the right-hander Lane Amadon, who began this game at first base. Lucas Feedy enters the game, and he is playing first base now for the Wildcats. Amadon will face the top of the North Huskies batting order. Tyler Barrows, Nick Tyson, Zach Shipman. Scheduled hitters. Cats had a productive top of the 5th, scoring a pair of runs on 3 hits. Barrows 0 for 2 with a couple of ground ball outs. Still plenty of time in this ball game. Huskies would love to get some base runners on. Something they've done in 3 of the first 4 innings.
Yeah, last inning, the 4th, was the first time they went 1, 2, 3, but basically every inning they have left guys in scoring position.
There's a strike. It's 1-1.
Good breaking pitch there.
1-2 the count to Barrows. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one breaking inside. Count goes full to Barrows. And it's a walk to Barrows.
Well, good start for the Huskies here in the 5th. Get your leadoff hitter on with good wheels. So now we'll see what the Huskies want to do. We'll see if they want to bunt to try to cut into this lead or swing away to see if they can catch them.
Here is Nick Tyson, 1 for 2, singled in his last at-bat, 3rd inning. Tyson taken inside, 1-0. Strike delivered by Amadon. It's 1-1. Barrows is running. Throw not in time. It skips into the outfield, but Barrows remains at second.
I like that for the Huskies right there. Stay aggressive and move them up by stealing. That would have taken a perfect throw in location. I'm not even sure that throw would have got him. Barrows with excellent speed, had a great jump. Now he's in scoring position with nobody out. He didn't have to give up the sacrifice to get him there.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count on Tyson. That hits Tyson. Huskies have 2 on now. Go ahead run at the plate. Zach Shipman will bat. Shipman 0 for 2, reached on an error in the first, flew out to left. Both of his balls he sent opposite field out to left. Shipman, opposite field base hit. They will hold the lead runner at third, and the bases will be loaded. Now we got a problem on the base paths.
Well, there's one out at third, and they've got him in a rundown. And here, they throw it away.
Gets away, and the Huskies are going to get a run out of this. And the trail runner will wind up at third.
Well, Tyson is injured on that throw over at third.
That was an adventure.
That was. Nick Tyson simply was running with his head down, wasn't paying attention that Coach Fish had held up the runner because, again, you had nobody out. There's no way you wanted to make your first out at home plate. So he was just like, all right, we'll go bases loaded with nobody out, get the meat of the order. But unfortunately, Tyson just turned the corner and had his head down, never even looked and he was all the way to third base, but with the runner ahead of him, Burrow's standing there on first base. But when he slid into third, something happened. He was injured on that play.
And with that, Levante Bean is going to trot out to the bullpen area. Looks like he's just going to start getting ready. And the Huskies will probably have to make some defensive changes. That one loops into center field. Base hit, Tessing Ritter. Shipman scores, and this game is tied. How about that for a turn of events, Sparks?
Not just like the top half of the fifth. Nothing happening, no runners, nothing going on in this game, and all of a sudden you start piecing hits together and moving people around. Good things happen, and there it is for the Huskies. They were able to find a way to do the same thing. 2 runs across this inning.
So Coach Jordan Fish is going to talk with the home plate umpire, and we're going to get a courtesy runner down at first base, and that's Keegan Winberg.
Yeah, again, you could use those courtesy runners for your catchers and pitchers.
Here's Colin Lazat.
Big RBI right there by Tessing Ritter.
2-2 game, each team with 3 hits. Wildcats have committed 2 errors. Huskies 1. Lazat pulls back, takes a strike. Bouncer back to the mound. It's gloved by Amadon. The throw over to Feedy is in time.
Yeah, nice play by Amadon. Don't force that throw to second. That would have been a bang-banger. You got to make sure you get the out, and they do get second out at first.
So Winberg moves down to second base. And here is Mason Bruzewitz. Chance to give his team the lead. Bruzewitz takes inside. Bruzewitz 0 for 1. Was hit by a pitch in the second. Ball on a strike to Bruzewitz.
We certainly hope that injury to Nick Tyson is not serious. I did not like the way he came off so quickly, though, and the trainer's taking him down under. That'd be a blow to the Huskies' offense for sure.
Well, and again, they're dealing with some other injuries as well. Cashton Kynes.
Yeah, Kynes, an outstanding second baseman. Yeah, you're right. You lose Kynes and Tyson out for the postseason. That's gonna hurt the Huskies for sure.
Yeah, Bean is not at 100%, so.
Yeah, he's been limited.
Bad time of year to have some of those injuries cropping up. Bruzewitz now has the count in his favor. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bruzewitz. That's a base hit to right. Winberg will score. Huskies have the 3-2 lead.
Well, we talked about it earlier. They were hoping Bruzewitz could start getting that bat hot because, boy, he's an important part in this offense down there in the order, and he comes through here. 2 out, runner on second, go ahead, run. And Bruiser finds a way to rip one into right field for a single.
And a really nice piece of hitting there. It was an outside pitch. He wasn't going to be able to pull that one. He just took it the opposite way. Lined it to right. Now, here's Cameron Buckman. Buckman 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the second. Huskies rallying with 3 in the bottom half of the 5th inning to take the lead. Oh, and 2 now, the count on Buckman as Amadon trying to battle back.
Yeah, through 4 innings, we only had 1 hit. 5th inning has just erupted for both teams.
Ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Buckman. Buckman fights that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first, 3 across this inning for the Huskies. Now the count goes full. Brusewitz will be off with the pitch. Surprised that they're holding Brusewitz. Nope,
And
now
there
they're
you
not.
go. Yep. Good call there, Brado. Yeah, you want to be behind him right there. Let your pitcher know that you're not holding him, especially with a lefty up, right? You got to make sure you get back there and get deep so you can cover more ground.
Feedy over at first is kind of wondering where the coaches want him to play.
Oh.
Home plate umpire says the count is 2-2. In my book, Sparks, I have 3-2.
And so do the North Huskies. Interesting.
And so does the scoreboard, and that's being changed now. Buckman fights that off.
Well, that definitely makes a difference as far as holding that runner. He's not going to be taken off here in a 2-2 count.
Strike 3 called. But the Huskies pick up 3 runs. We head to the 6th inning. North leading River Falls 3-2. You are watching Big Rivers Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction. Our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Aiden Schoonover back on the mound for the Huskies, who have a new left fielder, and that's number 5, Levante Bean, who's replacing Nick Tyson, who was injured in that rundown. Bottom of the 5th. That ball lifted high in the air to right. Ashton Cotta coming in, makes the catch. Lane Amadon is retired. Here comes Caden Kroll, 0 for 2, the pair of strikeouts. Another one lifted in the air to right. Cotta can't make the catch. Second error of the game charged on the Huskies. That'll bring up Colton Maves.
Both teams now tonight have had our outfielder just drop one that they had to run and get that just got away from them late.
That one behind Maves. Pops away from Tessing Ritter. Kroll will move up.
Well, opportunity here for the Wildcats now to make that error help the Wildcats. They got a runner in scoring position, and they're trying to tie this up.
I tell you, whoever wins this game, I think both coaching staffs are going to have a good chat with the guys after the game about playing good baseball, playing clean baseball, and realizing that when next week rolls around, you've got to be at your best.
Yeah, you can't botch the rundowns. You can't drop those fly balls, things like that, or else you'll be going home.
Mono pitch to Maves, and that hits him. So the Wildcats, first and second, one down. And here's Ryan Dumont. Dumont 0 for 2 today, a couple of ground ball outs.
I think that's Everson, the courtesy runner for the Wildcats.
You are correct, Spargs. Everson, the runner at first base. Swing and a miss by Dumont.
Good job by Schoonover coming right back with a strike. Got yourself in a tricky situation here with just one out. Now you get that ground ball to get out of it if you can.
Lined to center, long run. Barrows makes the catch.
Well, Barrows made that look so easy. I thought that had gap written all over it. Barrows turning on the Jets, cuts that off. Makes the nice running catch for the second out.
You still have that wind blowing in. But, yeah, off the bat, I thought, boy, that's going to split the outfielders. But it hung up just enough. Barrows making an outstanding catch in that left center field gap. So it's up to Ethan Jeffers. 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch in the fifth. He came around and scored.
Well, the Huskies in the bottom of the fifth got that big 2-out hit to take the lead. Now the Wildcats are looking to answer here with Jeffers, see if he can come through with that 2-out hit.
Jeffers taking that last pitch just inside. Didn't miss by much. Raking ball over. 1-1.
That looked like one of those classic sweepers. That thing's got a ton of left to right break, or right to left in his case.
There's a strike. 1-2 the count to Jeffers.
Yeah, comes right back with that fastball. He's got Jeffers just guessing now.
Here is the 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. Boy, Jeffers was ready to wear that one.
I was just saying, that did not miss him by much.
High chopper to short. Shipman plays the hop. Strong throw in time. And the Wildcats are retired. Huskies coming to bat, bottom six. When we return, you're watching Big Rivers Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you.
In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Amadon back at first. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. New pitcher for the Wildcats, number 2, Chase Rudolph, the senior. Lane Amadon is back at first base. Kingston Quinn now playing short. Huskies will have 8-9-1 in their batting order. Ashton Cotta, Landon Connect, and back to the top with Tyler Barrows. Cotta 0 for 1. A walk and a strikeout. The walk came back in the second. Lines one to right. Landon McQuaid drifting back, makes the catch.
Well struck, but just right at the right fielder.
McQuaid battling the sun out there, but was able to kind of turn away and make that catch. Landon Connect now the batter. Connect is 0 for 2. Connect takes a strike.
Rudolph doing a good job pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, he's a kid with the live arm. 1, 2, 3 right there. Swing and a miss. Not wasting any time. Back to the top of the order now, and here's Tyler Barrows. Barrows 0 for 2 with the walk, but that walk got things started in the 5th. Walked, stole a base. Came around to score, part of a 3-run inning. That's got the Huskies in the lead. Barrows slices one to right center. Long run. Dumond can't make the catch.
Well, the key there was, you said, like slicing. It kept going away from him. Tried to lay out for that catch. Just could not quite get to it.
We saw Barrows on the move last inning, Sparks. Do you expect that again?
Absolutely. Yep, with 2 outs, you're going to try to get him moved up.
Levante Bean is the batter, batting for the first time today. Bean in to replace Nick Tyson, who was injured in a rundown back in the 5th. Tried to dive into third base. Barrows is running. That throw winds up in center field. Another stolen base for Ryan Barrows.
Yeah, didn't mess around. First pitch going. That throw took him towards the first base side. Could not come up with the catch.
It's a ball to Bean. Yeah, it hit him. Levante Bean is aboard. 2 on, 2 out here in the 5th. And here is Zach Shipman. Shipman singled and scored in the 5th.
Well, this sounds familiar. First 2 out, and then all of a sudden get in trouble. It's kind of how River Falls has worked today.
First pitch swinging. Fouled off by Shipman. Little roller down to first. Gloved by Amadon, who steps on the bag. Huskies are retired. Last call for the Wildcats coming up. 7th inning, right after the break. You are watching Big Rivers Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, 2 places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Top of the 7th inning, Aiden Schoonover finishing his warm-up tosses, the 3rd North pitcher to take the mound today. And Schoonover will face the top of this River Falls Wildcats order. Chase Rudolph, Kingston Quinn, Cal Dumont, the scheduled hitters. Huskies are going to get Britt Williams up and throwing in the bullpen as well.
Well, if you're the Wildcats, this is exactly where you want to be. The top of the 7th, you're down 1, but you got top of the order to start things off.
Chase Rudolph, 1 for 3, singled and scored in the 5th. It's a strike from Schoonover.
If you're the Huskies, you've got to keep Chase Rudolph off the bases here to start the 7th inning. Big first out here.
Lifted in the air, high to right. Long run, Ashton Cotta in foul territory. Makes the grab. Check that. That's Matt Poppy out there. Matt Poppy now playing right field for the Huskies, making a nice grab.
Yeah, absolutely. Poppy with a ton of yardage to cover there. Went all the way into foul territory. Made it look easy. Big, like we talked about, big first out here.
Here's Kingston Quinn. 1 for 3. Had an RBI single in the 5th.
Schoonover continues to try to work that inside corner, trying to tie up those Wildcat hitters.
Little roller. Shipman charges, gloves, throws, in time.
That is a pretty play right there by Shipman. That's kind of one of those do or dies, and he made it look easy.
So that'll leave it up to Cal Dumont. Dumont 1 for 2. Singled his last at bat in the 5th. Also walked in the 4th. Bouncing ball, and that's going to get through right side. So the tying run is aboard for the Wildcats.
Wildcats staying alive here with 2 outs.
That'll bring up Landon McQuaid, cleanup hitter. 0 for 2 with the walk.
Just kind of tells you he's probably due, right? I mean, this guy's a 4-hole hitter. He's 0 for 2 on the day. We'll see if the Wildcats can stay alive here now with 2 outs.
That one outside. Good block by catcher McCabe Tessing-Ritter.
Yeah, excellent block out. He's got to get that blocked up. He does not want that tying run in scoring position. Big hack.
Ball and a strike to Dumond. Huskies looking to end their season with a win.
McQuaid not fishing after that one. Good job staying off that curveball away.
That one skips away from Tessing-Ritter. He can't find it.
We might have
on his way to third.
Wow. Tessing-Ritter unable to keep it in front of him in that block. It veers off towards the Wildcat dugout. He can't find it. They're trying to help him. And boy, by the time he did, runner gets all the way to third. You've got a guy at third with 2 outs. You've got McQuaid ahead in the count, 3-1.
Do you think about putting McQuaid on here, Sparks?
No.
Granted, he's the go-ahead run.
Yeah, that's why I don't. I still try to go after him here with 2 outs.
He will reach via the walk.
Yeah, that's different. If you lose him on a pitch that he doesn't want to swing, that's different. But again, 2 outs, first and third, so here comes that defensive situation. I don't think the Wildcats will do anything, though, right? You got Lane Amadon at the plate. I think they'll let him swing away.
Amadon has been on base twice. Walk and a fielder's choice. Flew out to right in his last at-bat. Takes that one low from Schoonover.
I'm for sure not doing anything on the bases unless Amadon's got at least 1 or 2 strikes.
One-oh pitch from Schoonover. Fouled back over the grandstand. 1-1.
You got to believe if he steals from first base, the Huskies are just going to let him have second. They're not going to let that tying run score on a throw.
Pitch outside, 2-1 now the count to Amadon. There's a strike.
Good pitch.
Huskies 1 strike away.
Boy, that was a tough pitch. Inside, right on the black.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runners at the corners. Inside, the count goes full.
Runner on first now will be going on the pitch. Huskies will drop their first baseman back defensively. Big pitch here.
Three-two pitch. Bouncing ball to short. Shipman plays the hop. Throw across in time. Huskies win it by a score of 3-2. With the win, Huskies improve to 16-6 overall, 8-6 in the Big Rivers Conference. And they will be right back here on Tuesday, playing in a regional semifinal against Superior. Sparks, this was a really interesting game. It was all about the pitching and defense the first 4 innings. We were scoreless, and then it got really interesting over the last 3 innings, but the Huskies prevail.
Yeah, a ton of traffic for both teams. It was just a matter of who's going to come through with that big hit. And you got to give the nod to the Huskies. Brusewitz coming up with that big RBI with 2 outs. He was the only one that could do it tonight with 2 outs, and that's what gave them the victory tonight.
Huskies get the win by a score of 3-2. River Falls, they're not done today. They will head up to Chippewa Falls to finish off a suspended game. Both of these teams will be on their home fields next Tuesday in the regional semifinals. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. You have been watching Big Rivers Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Camera's up there. Welcome back to Carson Park. Eau Claire North ending its season with the win, 3-2 over River Falls, joined by Aiden Schoonover, Mason Brusewitz, McCabe Tessing-Ritter. Aiden, let's start with you. You come in a high-leverage situation in relief. What was the mindset out there? How did you attack their hitters?
Well, I had to attack as much as I could, I couldn't overthink about it. I had to do a good job out there.
How good did that feel when that final out was recorded?
Felt really good, not gonna lie.
All right, not a whole lot of offense in this game, first 4 innings from either team, and then in the 5th, they put up the 2 spot. You guys come back and answer. Mason, you had the first big hit. Walk me through your at-bat.
Just see the pitches deep. They were playing us off the line and right. They were playing a pull for a righty, so we've been working on hitting the ball to right field a lot during practices, so just put one down the line.
And then you guys kept the line moving. McCabe, you came in and delivered an RBI hit as well.
Yes. Yeah, so we've been working practice, look other way, let the pitches travel in the zone, and yeah, we saw that today. Helped us a lot against these faster pitchers, and then the off speeds, letting them sitting back in the zone and catch them when they're in the zone.
For you guys, how important was it to end this week on a good note? You got 2 wins over a really good team, and now you at least go into the postseason on a little bit of a win streak. How important is that?
That's huge. The fellas are feeling great. We're playing the best we've played. It's always great to sweep in the big rivers. It's huge.
All righty. You guys are in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. So remember how that works?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to hand that to you. I'm going to get out of the way.
You want to start? No, you go, your name.
My name is McCabe Tessing-Ritter.
Hold on. My name is Mason Brusewitz.
My name is McCabe Tessing-Ritter.
My name's Aiden Schoonover.
And we're in the house.
We'll see you again Tuesday. Postseason will be here. So that'll be our next ball game, Tuesday afternoon, right here at Carson Park. Scheduled 3:30 start. Superior against Eau Claire North. The Huskies are the 5 seed for the postseason. For my color commentator Dave Sparger and producer videographer Dominic Millay, I'm Bob Bradovich saying good evening from Carson Park in Eau Claire.